up? Welcome to another episode of Vintage Game Finder. These are my pickups for after the New Year's. Had a couple people suggest to me that I should check out some of the pawn shops in my area, so I went ahead and did that. Was not too impressed. They have a lot of modern system stuff, Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, stuff I'm not really interested in at the moment. But I managed to find one pawn shop that had some retro games, and I wasn't happy with the prices, but I figured I spent a good amount of gas, I might as well have something to show for it, so this is what I picked up. I have Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowouts right here, and I picked these up because the labels were pretty decent, even though this guy Mouse decided to put his name on the Nintendo case, but I'll get that going eventually. Then I also have Tiny Toon Adventures from Konami. A rule of thumb for me is on these old Nintendo games, Konami, Jaleco, they always came out with pretty solid games. So I went ahead and picked that up. The label is really nice on that. And I got this one with the manual, my first Nintendo game with a manual. This is, I'm going to try to pronounce it, hopefully I don't butcher it, Astyanax, so which wasn't too bad. I ended up cleaning it up and it wasn't that dirty yet, to be honest. I got each one of these for $5, which is I think fair market price on them, which I don't like to pay the fair market price. I like to pay a little bit under since I'm a collector, but for the price I just went ahead and picked them up, but to me I called it a loss on that. So after the pawn shops, I decided to go ahead and just go back to garage sales and stuff like that, and I managed to get a better haul that time. So I got some Game Boy titles. I got 4 of these for about $1.60 a piece, so more or less $5 for all of these. One of them is Arcade Classic 2, and it has Centipede and Millipede on it. Also have Tetris Blast, Tetris 2, which I already have on the Super Nintendo, and Tetris DX. I'm into Tetris, I guess. Let me see. I also managed to get Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Unfortunately, it didn't have the manual, but the disc is in decent condition. Lego Star Wars is not bad at all. For $1, I can't complain. Right after I left that garage sale, I went to one more pawn shop just to get it out of my system. And I managed to get 3 Game Boy games here for about $5, $1.60, 66 a title. This one I picked up because it looked pretty unique to me, and I haven't come across one of these yet. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. It comes with a rumble feature when you put this AAA battery in. So I'm dying to play that on my Game Boy Color eventually. I have 2 daughters, so I like picking up these kind of obscure titles along the way. Barbie Ocean Discovery. They like it. Keeps them happy. I buy it. And another one looks like a launch title for the original Game Boy, HAL Wrestling. From the looks of it, it's a terrible game, but I picked it up. Got to keep the library going. Okay, next I went to another yard sale. This game I got in a box that was labeled for 25 cents, and it's a sealed copy of Animaniacs 10 Pen Alley for the PlayStation. Never played it. Don't even know if I'm going to take it off of the wrapping, to be honest with you, but it's kind of cool to have a sealed copy of a game regardless of what system it's on. So that's pretty cool. So I got that for $0.25. I got Snowcross Championship Racing complete on the PlayStation. Got that for $1. And Colin McRae Rally, off-road rally racing. Looks okay. I'm more of a Sega Rally man myself, but I'll be trying this out eventually. Okay, Let me see. Oh, this is another pawn shop pickup. Dark Summit for the Nintendo Gamecube. And that's complete. For me, I like to have different sports titles for each different console, and I've been trying to do that. And in this case, I'm doing it for the GameCube. I got a hockey game, NHL Hits 2003. I got Street Hoops, missing the manual, but other than that, it's pretty good. NBA Live 2004, missing the manual. Madden 2005, complete. And Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003, complete. So I got them pretty much for $2 a piece, and is just fillers in case I need extra cases or anything like that. But I do have sports games on that GameCube now. And last but not least, a couple days ago, I went ahead and went to a Playing Trade. Sometimes they have new stuff in, but what I'm trying to do is just build a rapport with the guys that work there. The more they see me, maybe I could get some kind of a store discount eventually from all the stuff I end up buying off of them. So I picked up, let's see, I have Super Tennis on the Super Nintendo. I had fun playing this growing up as a kid. Me and my cousins had tournaments doing this stuff. I guess that's another reason I get sports titles a lot too, because I'll go out and hang out with my cousins, or some people will come to the house, and it's a good way to relieve some tension and be competitive at the same time. So I got that. This I haven't seen before, and I picked it up just because the price was right. I got it for $1. It's a preview disc, and it has 5 playable demos for the Nintendo GameCube: Sonic DX, Splinter Cell, Beautiful Joe, and Billy Hatcher. I don't know if it came with the label or not. If you guys want to leave a comment in the comment section, let me know if that was indeed the case. If it did come with a manual, that'd be cool. Just has a preview disc, very minimal scratching, but I used to love having demos and preview discs back in the day for the Sega Dreamcast. I still have the ones for the PS2 from the official PlayStation magazine. I'm not too sure if they hold any kind of value, but it's still cool to kind of have, you know. Then, you're not going to believe it, but I got more sports titles. National Hockey Night, ESPN, and ESPN Sunday Night NFL. I already have this for the Sega CD, but I'm trying to extend my Sega library, and I like to have, yet again, sports titles for every console. So that pretty much wraps it up. I'm hoping this week will be a little bit better. I'm starting to branch out, and I'm starting to go to different counties, different towns. Eventually, I want to cover most of the state. I mean, it's going to take a while. I'm probably going to need some help along the way, but I plan to make that happen, because hitting up the same areas after a while, people start to know more or less what you're looking for, and sometimes they realize that, you know, they can't tell the difference that you're a collector and not a person that's just taking it from them and flipping it to sell it for twice of what it's worth. So I'll go ahead and take some videos of that, keep you posted. Thanks for coming by. Leave some comments, some likes, and come visit us at on our Facebook page, Southwest Florida Gamers. Thanks.